Hello, Namaste and welcome back. In this lecture, we will go through one of the key features of Confluence, that is comments. You must be already aware of the comments functionality, which is a great way to drive collaboration and teamwork. Comments can be remarks, questions, or any other information you want to add to an existing page or blog post, but are not necessarily part of the content of the page. Comments usage in application is pretty straightforward, which we anyways do on a daily basis on other platforms. One important point I would like to highlight is comments can be added to every page or blog post provided the user has permission to do so. In case the user does not have the permission, he or she will have to reach out to their Confluence administrator to get the same. Now let's jump to the Confluence interface and see how you can make the most out of the comments functionality. So we are on a sample page which we had created for the mobile app. This page is created by Jessica. Jessica wants to tag one of the team members to try out this Confluence mobile app feature. To do that, she wants to use the comment functionality. So there are two ways to add a comment to a page. Either you can add a comment at the bottom of the page over here. So you can mention the text, you can format that text, you can change the color, you can number it, you can bullet it, you can add links to the comment, you can add file, you can add images, you can tag a user using mention, you can insert emojis, tables and other macros which are there in the insert macro section. And the second option is you can comment by highlighting a text on the page and just select this comment option and insert the comment over here. So in case you want to tag any user, you can do that by just typing at and searching for the user name. So I'm closing it for now. So such type of comment where you highlight the text on the page and insert the comment is called inline comment. So the comments which are displayed at the bottom of the page are ordered in such a manner that the newest comment is at the bottom. Since Jessica wants to ask one of our team member to try out the mobile app, let's tag that user. So let's tag Anne Maximo and mention. So once you have inserted the text or the content, just hit save. So as soon as you tag a user, the user will receive a notification. So let's switch to Anne Maximo's account to see how that notification looks like and what all details it captures. So now we are on Anne Maximo's account and there is a notification. So Anne Maximo can click on the notification and you can see that the comment which Jessica has recently added is displayed over here. Now in order to respond to this comment, Anne Maximo can visit the link which is mentioned over here. This is the link of the page where the comment was added. So you can see now Anne Maximo can respond on this comment or she can add a new comment as well. So let's reply to Jessica. Once you have inserted the text, hit save. So Anne Maximo has replied to Jessica. So let's switch to Jessica's account. So you can see that Jessica has a notification. Let's open this notification. So you can see the response of Anne Maximo. If Jessica wants to respond to this comment, she can go to this link or she can stay on the same page since she is the creator of the page and just refresh the page to see the latest comments. So you can see that once the page is refreshed, we can see Anne Maximo's comment over here. She can reply to that comment or she can like it as well. Now since Jessica is the administrator here, she can also delete this comment by clicking on delete. So if you have noticed, the comment which was deleted was of Anne Maximo and not of Jessica. While Jessica has the option to delete her comment, since she is an administrator, she can delete others users comment as well. If we switch to Anne Maximo's account and just refresh the page, you can see that Anne Maximo's comment has been deleted. Alright, one cool feature over here is that while it's great that she gets a notification on Confluence, but what if she's not logged in Confluence and it's an important notification which she would have preferred to respond ASAP. So the point I want to highlight here is that Confluence also sends her an email notification letting her know that she's tagged or mentioned on a comment. So this is how that email communication looks like. From the link sent on the email, she can directly go to the page and the section where the comment is and respond to it. So this particular feature really adds the functionality to speed up the communication process, avoiding missing of any important notification. As mentioned before, you can add images, link or any other macros as per your requirement. Other users can reply or like your comment, and you or a space administrator can edit your comment. Now let's look at the functionality to add inline comment. So in order to add an inline comment, just highlight the text you want to comment on and choose the comment button. Type your comment. You can tag the users here by typing @ and choosing the user. Once you have inserted the text in the column section, just hit save. After you hit save, the selected text will appear with a yellow highlight indicating an inline comment. Choose any highlighted text on the page to display the related comment. So this is the related comment on this text. Just like the comment which can be inserted at the bottom of the page, other users can reply or like your inline comments and you will be notified when they do so. You can see that on the screen there is one more option called resolve. But before we use that, let's switch to Anne Maximo's account to see if she has received the notification since she has been tagged by Jessica on her page. So you are on Anne Maximo's account. Let's open the notification. So you can visit that page by clicking on the page link. You can see the inline comment over here. So Anne Maximo can reply to this comment. So once she has inserted the text, she can click on save. She also has the option to resolve this conversation. When you use the resolve option, it is used to hide a set of inline comments, which means the conversation is finished. So to do that, just click on resolve and you can see this particular comment has been resolved and the text which was highlighted earlier is no more highlighted. In case you want to see the resolved comments on this page, you can click on the 3 dots. Let me just refresh the page. In case you want to see the resolved comments, you can click on the 3 dots. Click on resolve comments. So this is the resolved comment on this page. In case you want to reopen a resolved comment, you can choose reopen option at the bottom left of the pop-up. So once you do that, you will see that the Confluence mobile text which was highlighted earlier will again get highlighted since the comment has now reopened. Let's refresh the page to see the change. So you can see that the text Confluence mobile app has been highlighted again, and this particular comment is now open. So that's all about comment feature. I hope you got a good understanding how you can use the comment functionality on Confluence and collaborate more with your users and other team members. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.